Welcome to Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. I'm your host, Lady D Denise Gomez Green, inviting you to join me each week for real conversations, powerful stories, and uplifting perspectives that shine a light on voices from the community and the diaspora. Kick off your week with the Monday Drive from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Dive deep on Thursdays with Center Stage from 6 to 8 p.m. And ease into your weekend with Satideh Mawnin Runnings every Saturday at 10 a.m. Catch Voices with Lady D on YouTube, Caribbean Vibes Radio Network online and YouTube, and Fit FM 96.7 in Stuart Castle, Trelawney, Jamaica, or tune in on Linkage Radio online. So lock in, turn it up, and remember, every voice has power. This is Voices with Lady D. Celebrate the heartbeat of Caribbean culture with Satideh Mawnin Runnings. Join us on Saturday at 10 a.m. on YouTube as we showcase the vibrant heritage of Jamaica and the wider Caribbean with 4 incredible women: Sherns, Max, Jackie, and yours truly, Lady D. From powerful stories to cultural traditions, we're bringing the flavor, rhythm, and excellence of the Caribbean straight to you. It's more than a show. It's a celebration of the roots and traditions that inspire and unite us. Subscribe to Voices with Lady D on YouTube and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn to stay connected. Every Saturday at 10 a.m., it's Satideh Mawnin Runnings. Come feel the vibes. Satideh Mawnin Runnings, where Caribbean heritage comes alive. Ready for real talk and powerful conversations? Then subscribe to Voices with Lady D on YouTube, where culture meets commentary and the diaspora speaks loud and clear. Don't just scroll. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and tap the bell so you never miss a moment. From laughter to legacy, it's all happening here. Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. Hey Trelawney, it's Lady D, reaching you straight from New York with love. Catch me every week on Fit FM 96.7 in Stuart Castle, Duncan's Trelawney, Jamaica. It's Voices with Lady D on Linkage Radio, streaming live on YouTube. Join me Monday for the Monday Drive from 5 to 7 p.m. and Friday for Center Stage from 5 to 7 p.m. And me just want to know, who under the mango tree with them iPhone, iPad, and transistor radio? Because trust me, you can't afford to miss the show. Music, vibes, and real talk every time. Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. Stay locked in. Trelawney, me love nobody. Listen. This Satideh Mawnin Runnings, we're coming with a message for every one of us who has been sacrificing, delaying dreams, and putting life on pause just to keep everything and everyone else together. Our topic this week is Celebrate Yourself. We've come too far not to. Because many of us put off traveling, put off exploring the world, put off joy, always saying, one day, one day. But after the early mornings, the late nights, the private tears, the quiet battles, but after that one day can finally be now. So this Saturday at 10 a.m., join us. So as we talk about wearing your crown with joy, even if it sits on top of a few scars. Pat yourself on the shoulder for the job well done. Celebrate publicly what you sacrificed for privately. And step boldly into the world you once put on hold. Satideh Mawnin Runnings, where culture meets conversation. Watch live on Voices with Lady D on YouTube. No miss it. Itago nice.
And good morning to me. Good morning, Max. Are you hearing us?
Yes, I'm hearing you now. I wasn't hearing before. Good morning.
Good morning. Howdy. You're on.
Morning.
Maxie, are you on mute?
Howdy.
I have to turn my phone. Huh?
Don't turn it yet. Don't turn it yet. Hold on.
I just did.
I wanted to put you backstage so they wouldn't see you turning up and down.
You talk too slow, me move too fast.
I tell you. Well, it's another Saturday morning, and it's called on this platform Satideh. Would you like me to spell it for you? Satideh. Yes, that's our version of Satideh. Mawnin, Mawnin, just in case you're looking for it. Runnings, as in run, pluralized with an S. Hello, everybody. Good morning to you. It's another great day. I mean, it couldn't be greater. We're breathing. So life is in our bodies, and we're so thankful. Welcome to the show. We know you missed us last week, so we're going to make a public, like very public apology. That, due to technical difficulties, we weren't able to carry the show last week. And so we know you missed us, and so we missed you as well. But we know that you're with us through thick and thin. So we want to say good morning. I wonder why somebody is saying he's there and not on here with us. Mr. Ryan, the link that we sent you to come into the space with us last week is the one you're to use. So please make the adjustment right now. It is the same link to sign in from last week. So Jackie, you do the same. It's a great day here to be on the show. And I just want everybody to know that the topic today is celebrate yourself. We've come too far not to. How else can we emphasize? Madam Ambassador, you think you want to emphasize?
Just big
I
up with
don't know if it's
self.
my
We go big
internet.
up with self. We always I tell people to big up themselves. So we're going to big up with self.
Yes.
Large up. We are going to large up.
Large up.
Yeah.
So
Push up with chest.
all right. Yes.
The men
Yes,
can
Max.
say that.
Push up chest, push up chest. So we want to say a very
She's gone. We lost her.
Yeah.
No, you don't lose me. I came off so nobody would see me using the phone. I don't understand how people think that, they should come on the YouTube instead of joining us on this platform and sipping something. Good morning, King.
Good morning, my queen and my vessel lady.
Yes, sir. How are
Good
you?
morning, King of Kings.
Me telling you.
Madam Ambassador.
You see, Madam Ambassador in our
Yes, world traveler. Galang.
I tell you. He was traveling all
Yes.
over. So we welcome you to the show. Last week, this is the show we wanted to air, and I tell you, when we weren't able to do it, would you believe the four of us sat down, ladies and gentlemen, on WhatsApp live,
We went through.
as if we were doing a show, as if we
Yes.
were doing a show. We found the time to talk and share, and then we said, "But what should this coming like the whole show?" And
Mhm.
so it was, and so it is, and here we are this morning. So good morning, Pat. I see you're early. Well, I think Drea was here from last week. Mhm. And so I'm not even gonna click on King because he found himself in the right space. So good morning, Pat D. How you do? Welcome. Celebrate yourself. We've come too far not to. But before we get into that, I wonder
There's an echo playing in the back. Something.
an echo from my side. Are you hearing that, Max and Shernsey?
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
your voice is kind of skipping sometimes. I don't know if it's my internet or it's you, but every time you talk, every now and then I just skipping your voice.
Oh,
I don't know what's going on.
well, I would like to stop playing Skip to Malou and just speak.
It's fine on my end.
Okay. Okay, Ryan removed himself so that you removed yourself, sir. All right, so let's start. So before we do, I wanted Jackie here, man. She not here yet.
I'm
Hopefully-
back.
I see you. Yes, you're here. Alrighty. So I wanted Jackie here before we did the celebratory moment, because something, but let's keep, all right. So let me do something here before we do anything else. So I'm going to share a very short snippet with you before we do anything else. And I wanted Jackie here for this. I don't know where she is. Yeah. But anyhow, let me not do that either. So I'm going to wait. Long story. Co-producer says do it in a while. So I'll wait. All righty. So let's start the conversation now. For many of us, we have done a bit of traveling here and there. Not only travel, but we have treated ourselves in several ways. And for many, our sole focus is to ensure that we have money in our bank accounts, ensure that family is taken care of. So we are on the spectrum of wanting to be secured. But while we are doing that, we really have not thought about treating ourselves. We really have not. I hear myself there, King. Treating ourselves. Here's a back.
Yes, it's repeating. It's coming after.
Treating ourselves.
No,
Yeah.
that might be
Trying to
playing.
figure if it's
Kim,
mine.
all right, come out, and log off altogether and sign back in. Alrighty. So we really haven't treated ourselves. Oh, here comes Madam Jackie. We really haven't treated ourselves at all. We keep saying we'll put it off, that kind of thing, or because we want to make sure that we are secure. All kind of reasons we have. And for some, maybe they don't have a choice. Maybe circumstances have prevented you from not being able to do that. But there comes a time, every time would say to somebody or even to co-producer, if it's even to go sit down and eat one snowball. Right.
I haven't heard that in a long while. Snowball.
Yes.
You know that is my mother-in-law's maiden name.
Snowball.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah, remember Sharon had
Really?
said that.
Yeah, I think I gave you all that
Yes.
that
Oh.
little what you call it before. We actually went to they're big on reunions, family reunions, and
Mhm.
every 10 years it's held here in a different state pretty much every year. They kind of cover where all the families are living so that everyone gets a chance to show off a beautiful park in their state or whatever. But
Mhm.
every 10 years we go to Jamaica. So on one such year, I think it was 2010, when we went to a particular hotel and we did all the booking. My husband has a cousin, very speaky spokey. She works for one of our major, she's a producer on one of our major networks here. So I think in her mannerism and all, when she was conducting the arrangements, they just thought we were white, with the name Snowball. So when we got to the hotel, they had a big banner, welcome Snowball family, so on and so forth. When we went to check in, they had a particular area because it was so many of us, it was a group. And when we
Mhm.
went to the particular area, the employees were very taken aback when they saw us because they thought we were supposed to be white.
Oh.
Yes. So that was funny.
I
Because we were
remember
wondering
that.
what was all the shifting up on the looks, but it was because they said, they thought we were white people.
Mhm. Mhm. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, hello. So, yes. So whether it's to have a snowball or whatever we are doing, we want to, make sure things are going forward, and we put it off. We're not going away for a while. And so this topic, ladies and gentlemen, was triggered because King recently started picking up his travel experience. So he had gone to one place before, then recently he went someplace else. And it dawned on us how somebody can just say, all right, I'm going over here. Now, where he went, there are people who will tell you they perhaps wouldn't have gone there, and for different reasons because of what is publicized, and thing like that. But he went. I said, take some pictures and send back so we can put something together and show, where you went, what you have done, which he did. And so we spoke of it on the show this past week, but of course we wanted to do this last Saturday, but we're there today. So while we are talking, I hope some of you who are watching will kind of do some evaluation here and say, but really, of a fact, whether you're in this country or not, say to yourself, but hold on, little, I don't do nothing. I've been here, or you're someplace else, but you haven't done anything for yourself. You can't say to yourself, nobody say, me did do so and so. That's really what we're saying today. And is there a disadvantage to that? Or, you know, how does that make you feel when you hear other people going here, there, and everywhere? So, I wonder if co-producer, will you be joining shortly? Alrighty. So that's the topic we're dealing with this morning. Celebrate yourself. We've come too far not to. And so before we do anything else, though, someone was in a very joyful space yesterday and celebrated a birthday. And when we are around these parts, birthday celebration is the thing. And so we'd like to share or celebratory moments with you at this time for this particular ladies. Very special. Stay with us, enjoy the feature.
Okay, go Sharon Z. It's your birthday. Go Sharon Z. It's your birthday. My fellow March sister, my fellow March friend. Happy birthday to you. wish you all the best. I hope God grants you the favor to see many, many, many more happy ones and that we can share it with you. So go ahead, enjoy your birthday. As I know you would, Queen. Happy birthday.
Well, what a retroactive blessing, Sister Jeanette. It's your birthday. And to think that some 40, 50, wow, you're not that old. To think that some 40, 50 years ago, I am that old, we were walking the same streets. My. And I didn't know you. Montel Verner girl, Harrison boy, Library, Carl Square, downtown, Garrett Park, all those places we traveled together and didn't know that the time would come when we would be in the same space. It's a retroactive blessing that keeps giving and giving and giving. And so now here we are, best of friends, sharing the same friendship. Isn't that good? Happy birthday to you, my friend, my sister. I missed out on the younger years, but hey, the retroactive blessing is good, it's real. So happy birthday to you, blessings to you, a wonderful birthday to you, my friend, and cheers to the good life. Cheers. Enjoy your day. Well,
Sharns, there's no other day like today, you know. Remember, this is a very special day. God has blessed you, He has kept you, and you really have to celebrate it. Life is worth celebrating. So, enjoy this day called your birthday. It doesn't matter how old you are. What matters is that you're here, and you live to see it, and you're going to enjoy it, and you're going to treat yourself, and you're going to just love yourself. I just want to say a happy, happy birthday to you, and love always, from Max Poet.
Hello, Sharns. How are you? Happy birthday, my love. Wasn't it just a few days ago we had your birthday? How come it come around so quickly? But guess what? I know that you are the most fabulous woman we ever meet. When we tell you all-rounded, ever ready, and just know how to bounce back in a jiffy for just about everything. You're kind, straightforward, intelligent, and just down to earth, and a good friend. And I have to say to you, it's a blessing when we actually came together. I've known you for a long time now, but now that we are friends working in a space every Saturday morning, for Satideh Mawnin Runnings, boy, may I tell you, I've come to know you, to understand your heart, your interests, and the things that mean the most to you. And these are the things that make you who you are. One rounded somebody, one rounded individual, a rounded woman. What can I say? So happy birthday today. God has given you life. I want you to live it till you dry it out, rinse it out today, because you have so much to celebrate. Enjoy your day, my love. My heart is with you today. And you know how we do. We have to drop a video because that's just so we do. So happy birthday. Enough love. I appreciate you, love you, and respect you. Enjoy the day. Now make a soul get in your way. And even if they do, just saying, it's my day and I'm gonna roll. And as I'm saying those words, I'm picturing you and hearing your voice. So happy birthday, my Sharns. I love you. Mwah. Again, we love you. And I know tears kind of did come yesterday to the eyelids when you saw our video. But we
Yeah.
have to treat each other, express our gratitude to each other. So we love you, Sharnsy. See?
Love you all more.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Well, a
appreciate
pleasant good morning to all tuning in. Carcy, how are you? Good morning. Blessings to you and more prosperity for your business. And I see Patty's giving all the hearts of many colors. And she says here, you're so welcome, Sharon. You look absolutely beautiful. It's a blessing to celebrate one more birthday and thank God for that.
With a crown on her head.
Mhm.
Oh,
Sharon showed up in the crowd last week, by the way, and it has reappeared.
yes. I had put it in storage.
Mhm. Mhm. All right. So welcome, welcome. All right. So now let's start the conversation. King, it's a pleasure to have you once again. You're
Well,
here.
morning, all you gorgeous person, and Madam Sherns. I hope you finally reach 16.
Yes, me
That's a
can.
good one.
Yeah, hold on for the
That's a
60.
good one.
Yes.
And I know you can. I hope you can finally go out and have a drink, and we can go clubbing.
All right.
Movie.
That's what you wait till
Because
18.
last night somebody
Well, you will pass because you look more like okay.
All right. Me look at me past 18. All right. Good. We can do it then.
See there. So all right, let's start talking. So King, in one sentence, you traveled recently. We are going to show your clip, but what made you decide to go to, and you can share where you went to recently?
Me decided to go to Colombia. It's a country that I always like. It's in Cuba, Colombia, Mexico. Because there's always something I just couldn't understand that when I do my research, they offer so much, but then when you watch the news, no one seems to highlight what they offer. So for me, I do not really plan anything. It's the package. What I'm mainly concerned about is my pocket. So if I see something that fits my pocket, I'm gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
So, yes.
I can be one of the person who get home this evening, see a package that fits my pocket, make a booking, and in 7 days I'm gone.
So there's a sound in the background. I'm not sure on whose end.
So sound like somebody making a latte. I want to put in an order.
Yeah, I hear it too.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
like a
there's a
latte, they're
sound.
mixing like a spiralizer or something going on. Anyway.
So thanks for sharing, King. So he went to Colombia. Now, ladies, before we play his clip, which we will do in a minute, what about you, Max, Jackie, Sherns? How are you celebrating yourself? What do you do?
for me, not as much as I really want to.
Mm-hmm.
Not as much as I really want to. I last May I went to Jamaica to my for my high school
Reunion.
reunion. And it was
Mm-hmm.
a lovely week that we had, celebrating. I wished I had more time to do more, and spend more time, because 1 week is like just not, for Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
So, but me and Nadine went, my friend Nadine. So I said to Nadine just this week, I said, Nadine, we can't be working so hard and we're not even taking a little time for ourselves to go somewhere. I said, I want to go to Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't say, you're right, because your dollar goes a long way to go to these countries, so you can get more, you can see more, you can do more. But I figure, going that far, we'd have to have more time. You can't just do it in a week. Right now, this YouTuber from Jamaica is there, Colors, and
I saw
my
that.
my mother is a
Yes,
big
Lauren.
Color's fun. She texts him when she's ready and all of that stuff. So she's been watching. So every now and again, I jump in and watch with her. Me turn around to Colors, she take over Colors from me. Oh,
Yeah.
well, I say Colors belong to her.
Right.
I watched that episode as well. I watched the whole thing. His
So
vlogs
it's
are very
amazing.
long, but they're nice.
It's amazing, the places that he is showing, and it's so interesting. I would really love to go see, to experience, not just see, to experience that for
Yeah.
myself. I like traveling, but over the years, things have gotten so tense when it comes down to traveling. You wonder if the planes are safe, if the countries themselves are safe, and not in terms of like people robbing you or stuff like that. I'm thinking more of terrorism because of so much in the air. That's the only
Yeah.
thing that,
And so, Jax, while you have that on your bucket list, what do you think you can do in the meantime, or are you doing in the meantime to treat yourself, celebrate yourself? Anything?
Well, last week was my birthday. Was it last week? Week before last. God, Jesus. Week before last Friday. See, Sharon's our birthdays are Fridays this year. So, and I took the day off from work, and all by myself, I went to the spa. I got a massage. I just went, store browsing. Me try every perfume in the store. Me wash my hand with everything was nice. And I just spent the day relaxing.
Right.
Relaxing by myself. I felt really good in the end. I came home. I stopped and bought a meal, and I just spent it by myself. I think it's the first time I've done that, just taking the day, my birthday, spent it by myself, and I enjoyed it.
Well, thank you for sharing. Yes. So, Maxie, what about you?
Okay, so as you guys know, I recently went to Jamaica. I went on February 3rd to the 17th, so that was 2 weeks. And right when I was there, we went on business, but it was a good thing to have traveled, because we got to do stuff when we're young and have energy and our knees are not hurting. Because if you wait until you start walking with a stick or in a wheelchair, then you can't travel. I don't want to be traveling when I'm in a wheelchair or have a stick walking with. So I was happy to have taken the trip. It wasn't anything fancy, but just sitting in the restaurants there and eating and seeing the folks who I knew from way back when was a tribute to me. And of course, while I was there, I got a flyer. I got an invite rather from my niece saying that it was my sister's 60th, and they were throwing her a 60th birthday celebration, and it was supposed to be a surprise.
Okay.
And they were inviting me. So I said, well, how am I going to do this financially? Because this is a Jamaica trip that took a lot of money. And to come back and have to buy a ticket to fly to Florida, I said, and when I came and I discussed, they said, yeah, we need to go. And I said to myself, yes, I'm going to go. And of course, I bought the tickets for both of us, and we both went. And it's a trip that I never regret, and I would never forget. They were so happy to have seen, because my sister didn't know I was coming. It was a total shocker to her. Nobody told her. She didn't know.
I love
she
those.
wanted me so badly.
Nice.
She
I love
wanted me
those.
so badly. My nieces were so expressive of the fact that she was insisting that, boy, I wish Maxine would come. I wish she could come, but I know she's not going to be able to come because she just come back from Jamaica and she know the finances are there. But I took the sacrifice, ladies, and it was a big sacrifice financially. And I'm so happy. I just wish I had more time, because we flew in on Saturday. The party was Saturday evening, 7 o'clock, and we came back. We flew back Sunday night.
Was that those
It was
pictures
just like,
that we saw, Max?
huh? Yes, those were the pictures. I'm telling you,
that's
I am
beautiful.
so. Yes, thank you, darling. I'm so happy I went. I didn't know I would be. I didn't know I could feel so happy over, I would say, a simple thing. Because some people, for me, it wasn't even simple. I shouldn't say simple. It was a joyous occasion. Because I haven't seen them in a while, and we live in the same country. And I'm thinking it shouldn't be. And I told myself the next time you guys are coming here, because we need to celebrate family, not just ourselves, but family And our sisters, especially, we're blood sisters from the same mother. We're different fathers, but same mother. And, you know, I felt the connection with my nieces. Now I feel attached and closer to them. They've been talking to me and text and calling me. And I never had that kind of a relationship with them before. So for me, it's just a big thing. It's just a biggie. And another thing I want to say, and I'll get a chance to speak again, but I want to say this, ladies. We should look into the mirror. We should always look into the mirror and tell yourself that you're beautiful and I love you. I do that. I don't know about you, but I do. I talk to self. I look in the mirror and I say, Maxine, look how beautiful you are. I love you. And I do it every now and then because we all should celebrate ourselves in even simple ways. Celebration doesn't necessarily mean traveling and doing all these big things. It can be a simple thing as looking in the mirror and telling yourself that you're beautiful and I love you. Thanks.
Thank you for sharing, Maxie. And again,
And I took your advice. I turned around and I looked in the mirror. And when I looked in the mirror, there was a crown sitting there. My nieces left a crown. Right? I never see this crown before. So I find one crown.
That's right. You know, I should find mine because I have one from my bridal shower.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, idea from bridal shower. But yes, so important. Thank you for sharing, ladies, because you know, sometimes we want to say, we're waiting for the perfect time, that kind of thing. And when is really a perfect time? Only when you have the money. Because as Max says, you know, at some point we start getting older. We're going to slow down. The things that we could do, we won't be able to do. So whatever we do, and if we're all planning to go back to our homeland or whatever, we say we're going to do with our, you know, senior years, retirement years, hey, I think the snowball effect could start now until you get to the bigger.
The thing is that we have to be intentional about celebrating ourselves. You know what I mean? Yeah, celebrating yourself don't have to be a loud public thing. You know, you can't do it quietly, but you have to be intentional because there's never a perfect time. You know what I mean? You could be probably waiting for like this money, and you know, sometimes money get funny and all that. So you might never find the quote unquote perfect time. Even if money line up, sometimes sickness come in. Whether you are sick, a loved one is sick, the time that you would take is now having to be, you know, put towards the care of a loved one and stuff. So you just have to be intentional. And I would tell anybody, start small. You don't have to do a 3-week cruise or an international trip. You can start small. You can start small. You can even say, okay, we're talking about, you know, small things. You can even go for a foot rub. There are places you can go and they rub your feet. You know, you can go for a back massage. You don't even have to go to the whole, well, a spa experiences, bar none. But if you don't have time and you can just, or you don't have the money, but you cannot afford a half an hour. Sometimes you're passing these days spas and they have an ad. They have their foot on the road and it'll say the $30 for a half hour, whether it's a shoulder massage or a foot massage. Some people even get their head massage. And it's not the same as you throwing your hand on top of your head and massaging your temples. You know what I mean? If it comes to that, then start with that. Nothing wrong with that. But but be intentional that this is for me. Splurge on a nice drink. You know, not necessarily a alcoholic drink. I'm talking about nutritious. Go to one of those fancy smoothie places where they give you all of these additives. And get something that's good for your body. And just know that you're putting something back. It's like an engine. Even with your car, you give it an overhaul every so many miles. You change the oil and you change the fluids. It's the same thing with your body. You're gonna work and work. Me not have no money. Me not have no time. Me not have no money. Me not have no time. After a while, your body will just say, "Well, I will find you time." And next thing you know, you're laid out on your back and you can't go. Although probably by then everything else has lined up, but no, you can't go because physically you're broken down.
Exactly. And that's where I don't want to get. I don't want to get to that point because I keep, putting everybody first, and I don't treat myself as much as I really should.
You should.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to.
I work,
You know what, Jack?
hours. Sometimes I work 16 hours. I come home, I get 4 hours sleep, maybe 5 hours sleep, and I'm up and out again working. And I really need to, treat myself.
You have to slow it down.
I look in my closet and I said, I haven't bought clothes, not even clothes. I haven't bought anything new in a long time, unless I'm going somewhere special, which is very rare nowadays. So
you go to somewhere special every day.
Yeah, work.
Right.
I buy more than regular clothes. Is uniform.
We're not talking scrubs. We're not talking scrubs.
No, Jackie.
You know what?
Buy new clothes and wear them to work like Ryan. I dress. You see these? I have.
Yeah, you can do that. I have to wear scrubs.
No. You make sure so you dress up from your house and go work, go put on scrubs. But dress up every day like me. I change hat, I change this, and I change shoes, I change things. Even watch I change on a daily basis. I don't care. Dress up and go to work and change at work.
Ryan, I agree with you, Ryan. I totally agree. I believe in dressing up.
It's easy to say that. When I go to work, I hit the ground running.
Sharon said it must be intentional.
Yeah.
And me, if you see my doorway, tons of shoes. I change one every day. I don't care what nobody say. You look in my bedroom. I haven't slept in my bedroom for months now because that's my wardrobe area. I pick shoes and shoes every day. I have to change the hat. I have to change even the winter jacket. I have tons. I don't care. I get one run on this life. All right. I don't get to come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
I agree with you, darling.
Finest. I try to drink the finest and I wear the finest. You see right there? These are all that is preserved. Help me preserve the body. I don't care. I don't care. My money spent now. I don't leave nothing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jackie. Buy the nicest top and wear it to work and then change your work. Even my backpack.
May I say something?
I change the backpack every 2 months. I change the backpack. If you look,
I used to do that. I used to dress up every day, go to work,
Jackie?
or go out, buy fancy
go out and buy fine linen, Jackie. You drive to work. I take public transportation. Bring the work clothes in the back seat, but dress up. You never know who is going to look at you at the stoplight. I don't want to see no scrubs.
That's right.
I agree.
Hello.
I am with that one.
Listen to me. When I put on my scrubs and I put on my face, they look.
But you hear what I'm saying, Jackie?
Can you imagine how much more they will look without the scrub?
Right.
But then again, you know what?
Put on a V-neck. Show some cleavage.
Whoa. You know what though? Even if, all right, we're gonna start small, and like I said, this word I'm gonna use repeatedly: intentional.
Yep.
Even if you just have to buy, because personally, I love loungewear and lingerie and things of that nature, and I'm not talking like racy on, racy.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. But even to treat yourself to a nice robe, some soft slippers, a nice, even for when you come home and you're going to lay down and you take a shower, you put it on, you feel nice, soft, like you're in a big hug. That's a way to
Yes.
celebrate yourself. So don't wait until, sometimes we wait till we're sick and we are go hospital and you carry a robe here and you carry, no. Do it from
No.
your home.
But in any case, in these days here, now when you go hospital, no robe.
They
Them
put
give
on film upon you. Yes.
But, I mean,
Oh,
Could have
there's
carry
still
nice
places-
little more than put on film hospital robe. No matter how much pretty nice you carry.
exactly. But
But
yeah,
you-
but start
Yes.
small.
But I
Start
believe
Yeah.
that. You know what?
Start tomorrow.
So for me, I have not treated myself in a long time. By the way, I went and got my
All right.
all
We
right
see you.
now.
I
We
love
are
it.
see you.
Max, what am I say? You don't have the hair for all up no crown.
Oh, you,
Am I?
oh, you know so. To me, just natural and tan for back.
You
You
know,
don't need hair. You can just put it on.
yeah.
I don't have one, but I should buy myself one. I don't own one.
Yes, you should. Max, that is your assignment. Buy yourself one.
a crown, you
It just
deserve
sits
it.
there. It's if you don't have if you don't have no hair, to put the comb part. You
No,
don't
but
have
you
the
have-
one with the
You
comb.
have the
You have the ones
bamboo
that
type.
sit right
Remember
around the dome.
Right.
The bamboo
You have the ones
type?
that
Yes.
sit right around the dome.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, celebrate
Yeah,
yourself.
I'm gonna
Because
get
if you
myself
don't,
one.
who will?
Yes.
Yes,
So
you're right.
I'll be brief. So for me, when I turned 29, watch the co-producer. When I turned 29 and had Alex, my life, because I was all over the place before then, and my life changed. Changed. He got sick, and I'm not here to share the whole story. One of these days I will. But he got sick, and I could not do anything for years. And even the bouncing back period still had bumps in them.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
So the circumstances dictate your situation.
Cho.
I wanted to, like everybody else, continue to travel here, travel there, this and that for years, even in the recovery period, post recovery, new experience, new country, life still continued. I spent most of that time just ensuring that he is okay. He's going to school. That was Denise. It's in now in this season here where I'm anticipating now that joy that I usually get going somewhere. I'm telling you now in all of it. Allow me, no, sir. Allow me. But now, in all of this new experience of marriage and so on, I am now looking forward to doing things that I could not do before. When I tell you couldn't do it, couldn't do it. So even though we are saying celebrate yourself, for some of us, the situation didn't allow you and still
Yes.
don't allow, it can be hard. Now, when you hear King is single and he can really go all out and treat
Yeah,
himself.
I have no
And
chick or
and
child.
I believe if you don't have chick nor child, what else you're doing?
I
Unless
used to do that.
Yeah,
But you,
unless
Ghana.
but you do have
Ghana,
people who have
Mexico, Ghana, Cozumel, Ghana, Connecticut. We take the train across America from Washington. Me take one next train go Ohio. It was like that.
yeah.
But you know what, ladies, let me tell you something.
1 minute, Maxi. So, we are not here to say we don't know everybody's situation.
True.
We don't. What we're saying is that for me, I couldn't. I was the only one to do what I had to do by myself. So it made it even more challenging.
Right.
And I'm not a selfish person to forego somebody else's life to ensure that mine is enriched. Because I have to go stand before the Lord and,
Yeah, and you know what? That is why a lot of women do nothing for themselves. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Because of the fact that they look at it like, well, it's some amount of arrogance for me to be celebrating myself. It's some amount of selfishness. I
Selfishness.
should
Yeah.
just
Yes.
I should
No, it's
just
not.
pour my all into the situation. And
Mhm.
even if you are required for a period of time to do that, there comes a time where you have to rebound. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes it's just by the resilience that you have shown from what you have gone through. So celebrating yourself mean honoring what you have survived, not just what you have achieved. Some people can
Yes.
celebrate for what they have achieved. I have arrived. Some people are lifelong pursuers of knowledge. They are lifelong students. They
Mhm.
get
Yes.
one degree, they want another one. That one
Yes.
enhances this one. That one branches me
Mm-hmm.
off into another avenue. And before you know it, they are multifaceted, and there's nothing wrong with that. So sometimes you can celebrate what you have achieved, but sometimes you have to celebrate what you have also survived.
Overcome.
Yes.
What you have overcome.
Yes,
There
Yes.
you go.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
am
yes,
And
with
I,
you on
I,
that,
I
Sherns.
Absolutely.
I am with you, Sherns. No shoes, no clothes. I am so with you on that. And I
mhm,
tell myself, I don't, people always say, how much clothes and shoes? I say, good for you. I shall be rich. When me dead, a lot of people are going to get a lot of nice things. I have shoes in there, never been worn. I don't care. I really don't. I am the one who get up 3 o'clock every morning to go to work and work that money.
mm,
So
And
you
I'm
Mhm.
going to
treat yourself.
spend
Yes.
some, I don't care. Somebody will get, I tell them every day, somebody will get a lovely pair because I love nice things. And
Mhm.
I
Me
spend
too.
quite a penny.
Mhm.
I
mhm.
do not
Yes.
like the El Cheapo. Thank God I've never been one of those payless ones. Thank God. Nothing wrong with payless, but I never have to wear those.
Me still have fearless shoes in my closet. I used to love
I
fearless.
I remember.
You know what? There's a little point here I'd love to make. And let me tell you something. And one of the reasons why I try to celebrate myself so well now at this stage in my life is the fact that I grew up very poor. I
Yep.
went to school bare feet. That's what I just say.
Yep.
I went to school bare feet. Bare feet by asphalt walking a tar. I
Yep.
saw my mother, witnessed my mother walk barefoot in the yard. She never have a slippers to walk in the yard. She barefoot. She outside the wash and she barefoot. My mother. My grandmother was older then, so she never really walked barefoot, but she never have a lot either. And when I look back at how I grew up and how they lived and what we had, I said, no way. I'm not
Yep.
rich. I'm not
Right.
rich. I'm not going to tell anyone that I'm rich, but I try my very best to live my best life. I try to look nice, dress nice. When I go to do a pedicure, I mean, I go like $25 one where you just rub off your foot and you're gone. No, I take the one that
Right.
will give me a good massage. I'm serious. The one that will,
Yeah.
I get a good massage, I get the hot towel, and I get the scrub and all those things because
Yeah,
Mm.
I
man.
tell myself I work hard, I stand up on my foot for hours, and why not treat myself? If you work
Right.
hard for your money, you should enjoy it. I believe in self-love totally. And this is something
Yeah.
Yeah.
I preach all the time. If you watch my reels on Facebook, I'm always talking about loving yourself. You have to love yourself. Very
That's what I
important.
mean.
When I'm
That's
in my
what I mean.
house,
No.
I don't put on tear up, stain up clothes in my house. I put on my makeup and I get up in the morning, I shower and I put on good something and put on my makeup. If I have to go to the street, then I have to go say, lad, me gonna comb my hair, lad, me gonna put on. No, I'm already dressed and ready. And I believe in that and I preach that because me grow up poor already. I mean now continue to look poor.
There you go.
Yes,
Yep.
ma'am.
There you
Yes.
go.
So, welcome everyone. If you're just joining us, celebrate yourself. We've come too far not to. Let's just take some comments here and see. Oh, I see. Okay. So I see Mr. Evergreen says, look at the queen. Happy birthday, Ambassador Shernet. You look fabulous. Then he says, who that tall, dark, and kind of handsome brother?
Kinda.
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 Yeah.
Kinda.
That's your thing, yes, I remember. Kinda.
CEO, I can tell anybody. If I don't have to respect my mother, I have to love her because the man that she choose, whether he was good or not. But trust me, me
If
not
you're
have
good
no
looking.
boro.
And what is that?
Me not have nappy here. You see me face out here? No nappy at all.
Lord.
I'm blessed
That's
in
your
more
thing.
than one ways, okay?
Yeah, amen.
Damn.
Amen. All right. So Charles
Damn.
says, hey, Charles, he says, belated happy birthday, Sister Jackie and Sister Sherns. Okay.
Thank you, Charlie.
Then now,
Thank you,
um,
Charlie.
Ebel says, so many people, so many
Somebody think
simple
for things.
things we can do to treat ourselves. Go sit in the park and
Yeah.
watch the birds or people. Go to the spa, go to dinner, even if you have to go alone. Do something different from the daily grind. And
Yes.
Karsi says, I agree. Max had said something. Then Ebel said, the treasure chest, them open and the crowns coming out.
Yes.
I guess me not key to my treasure chest. I love. Crown me out.
Lord Jesus. Then now he says, King, this is for you. What's your address, King? I need a Gucci shirt and a Louis Vuitton shoes.
Hi.
Lord.
If I come shopping.
Good morning. Blessings to you all and have a joyous weekend. Morning, Jackie. Then Mom, hey Mom, good morning team. In life, we all have dreams. We try to make them come through, but somewhere along the line, things come in and derail those dreams. Sometimes you struggle to achieve and never got the chance to fulfill those dreams.
I'd like
True.
to
One
when you
moment,
finish,
Jack.
when you
Yes,
finish, yeah,
yes,
I'd like
one
to
moment.
touch something
She
there.
says, so when I gave my story, she says, true Lady D, you sacrifice for everyone and forget that you exist as a person.
Yeah.
And it
True.
really, so the payless, Andrea says, payless shoes not nice. Like one time, shoes too hard for me now. Well, them don't even there right now.
Yeah,
They're in
Payless closed
Jamaica,
down. They went out of business.
Yeah, they're
Fearless
Jamaican.
is in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Morning,
Oh, they're still there,
Paula.
but they're not there anymore.
Yeah. My penance girl Paula is here. And Eval says another way to celebrate yourself is to celebrate others. Identify someone who
Yes.
is struggling, invite them out for a treat, give them a gift.
Yes.
Yes,
I love
Jack.
that.
So
I
what-
love that.
Jackie, what were
That's
you
fabulous.
going to say?
No, I was gonna say, to my mother's point that she made her post right there.
Mm-hmm.
Over the years, we've always, she might not even know that we may have talked about this, but I've never seen my mother go on a date,
Okay.
even when she was married. Like, just let me do something special for her. Her husband never said, let me do something special for her. Let me take her out. She always was a very hard worker. She used to drive a big bus and, take tourists around and so on. And she would treat them to the best. But she wasn't the one who was being treated.
Yeah.
And women are always different.
We try to do whatever we can, like to, take her out for dinner, for her birthday, whatever. But over the years, I don't think she has been even celebrated the way she really should.
Mm-hmm.
Not even by herself because of circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
So, those are the things I want to change or see, something change in that for her, to treat her.
Thankfully, you
And
still
Jackie,
have
maybe,
her and still do it.
and I think Jack's, you're connected to the TV, and I think Jack's, even in your, your wish to want to see change, you start out small. You
Yes.
can go
Yeah,
sit
that's what
for
I said.
coffee, sit for tea,
Yeah.
have
Yeah, when I can, I send her to the foot spa so she get her feet done.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, and
but
even go
Don't,
out
don't,
for
I
don't,
tea,
think
go out, go watch a
don't mean
movie,
Don't mean to
something.
cut Queen, as Sharon say again. Sharon's make a big thing. Must be intentional,
Intentional.
Jackie. This is if I'm gonna take off every Tuesday, I need to get this done with my mom every Tuesday. No matter what much work I go on, and no matter what call, if it's even if I have to call out, me going fulfill this with my mother. Every Tuesday I have a date with my mother. Make it known. As Sharon
Yeah,
said, it
Yes.
must
yeah,
be willfully intentional.
yeah,
Do
yeah.
not wait until
Yes.
you have time because you will never have it.
Never have time. Yeah,
Yes.
because
That's
with
true.
my
And you
mother
don't
is
want to live
gone
in
now.
regret.
My mother is gone now 4 years already. And I
my
remember that
God, time fly.
I had her every Saturday. Every Saturday. I know that the weather is getting good. Now is the time when I would take her out. And it wasn't easy because I had her in the wheelchair. But I still say I'm taking her out because, as I've mentioned on this show many times, my mother was a it girl. She was fancy. She was sophisticated, beautiful. She went places. She wasn't the kind of mother who was just like working hard, and she did that, but she was always fancy, always sophisticated.
Hmm.
So when so I try to keep that up. All of us did in our own way, but because I had her every Saturday, I would still get her dressed up. I would put her in a wheelchair, drive her to, run her to the car, put her to sit in, fold the wheelchair, put in the truck, do whatever. And we went places. So,
Yes.
upon passing, I miss her and thing, but with the tears, sometimes comes the fact that I did all I could, and we had in-depth conversations. And sometimes as mothers too, when we have done we have put our nose to the grindstone and we have done everything, for the children. And,
On your
if we don't
phone.
teach them to like validate themselves and do little things to celebrate themselves, because when you celebrate yourself, it has a lot to do with, it's good for emotional and mental well-being too, even if you go out
Yes.
a war too and you come back, you're in a much better mood than if you had just stayed around looking at dishes to be done, something need to dust off over there. You would have had some time away from the pressures of life. You know what I mean?
Fact. Fact.
Never,
Yes.
it's never too late to start. And as Ryan said, if you have a if you decide, say, okay, every fourth Saturday, every third, every second, or once a month, whichever pattern you afford to do, and you're gonna do it, just do it. Come to what may, don't do it. Because if one thing occurs and you say, all right, this time you not do it, no say it gonna follow you. And when the next time
Yes.
comes,
And you don't want to have regrets either, because
yeah,
you,
and
you
you
don't do
fall
it on
right
something that
off.
now you.
Yeah, the pattern, you fall right off. Nothing gets done, and here we are. And sometimes some amount of resentment comes up because, like you say, your mother have done everything for y'all, everything, and now it's her time. And sometimes too, our parents don't need us. They need their own peer group. So,
Yes, yes.
mom, if
Yes.
you can have a little date, still nothing wrong with you. You understand? You can't talk about the 50s or whatever thing, whatever it
True.
is.
I agree,
You
Sharon. It's
know, as
true.
children,
Yes.
your grown children, they can't do everything for you. You may want somebody, and I think it's healthy. You want somebody in your age group, your peer
Mm-hmm.
group, to go
Mm-hmm.
out with.
Mm-hmm.
Make a little whatever. It might not make sense to us because we are a different era, but it makes all the sense to you.
Yes.
And it's just simple things. One could picnic somewhere, bring your own food, BYOB, by the lake.
And there are many lakes down here.
Just
Not the
check
one
them
with
for
the
gators.
crocodile. Be
Check them
careful.
No, no
for
crocodile,
gators.
no,
There is
in
no
any one of them
fox.
where we know.
Yeah,
Right. But,
yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, you can also share in the comments, what you do for yourself, how you celebrate yourself. And you can also admittedly state whether or not you have. We'd like
Right.
to hear from you,
Some
because
people
we are
do.
sharing as much about ourselves as we can. And I find that for people who have gone through, difficult situations, because I say one of these days, well, you know, co-producer and I have said that one of these days he's going to interview me.
No, me want interview you and co-producer. I would
No, well,
love to be that one.
we would love to, but that would have to follow. But co-producer would like to interview me, and I am looking forward to the interview because sometimes people see you, and they don't realize that you two have a story.
That's right.
Yes, everybody have a story. If you don't
Everybody
have a
have a
story, you're not
story.
living.
That you have a
Exactly.
Or
story.
many stories.
Yes, you
Yes,
have a
You know?
story.
absolutely.
Now,
Yeah.
as we're here talking, it tells me, that for the scars that some people have had, they don't really disqualify you.
No.
They authenticate you. You are better able
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
to stand up and to share because people sometimes want to hear a real life story. Nobody no want no little simple, I think
Makeup.
make
No,
up.
they don't want
They
the
want
theory. You have to come with the
no, they don't want theory, they
you
want
can't
practical.
yeah, man, you can't have the theory all day. But when somebody
Yes.
has been in there, they can look you in the eye and say, when
Mhm.
you know what I mean, did such and such, this is how I got over, this is how I did. And they
Mhm.
can tell you, yeah,
Yes.
it comes across different.
Mm-hmm.
And as we are sporting our crowns this morning here,
Mhm.
crowns don't sit on perfection.
All right.
No,
No.
absolutely
Crowns
not.
But
don't sit on
remember,
There's
perfection.
no
remember
such
the
thing as
saying,
perfection.
remember it's a heavy is the head that wears
That
the
wears
crown.
crown. It
I
sits
know
on
just
Yes.
say it yourself.
survival. You
Yeah.
you have to go through in a beauty pageant.
All
You have
right.
to be prepared. You have to go through the training, how to
Mhm.
walk, how to
Yeah.
speak. Hello. And there's somebody who is going to win.
Go for fall down
Yeah.
and get up.
And
Yeah.
some fall down and can't get up. But even
Mhm.
so,
Mm.
right? It sits on survival.
Mhm.
As human
Yeah.
beings, we really don't like to go through anything difficult. We wish we never had to.
Yeah.
But life isn't
But it's
set
a
up that
part of
way,
living.
right? But in all of it, you still have to celebrate. I have known that. I tell people, as much as you see me here, at 29, I grade. My head went white. Why? Because of stress.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
Stress.
Stress take me, and you still have to get up every day. You still have to do what you have to do. When people take pause and woe is me, that can happen, but you can't stay there. And
Mhm.
so in the moments, I remember once when I went to doctor's visit with my son, and the doctor, she looked at me, his pediatrician, and she said, Denise, in all of what you're doing, who takes care of you? Who helps you? And it hit me at
Mm.
that point that I'm just going like a runaway train because me have to.
Because you're on autopilot.
Hey. And I said, well, really, nobody. I'm doing this by myself. And she says, you know, you should take a break. And I said, if I take a break, something is gonna fall down here. I can't take a break.
Yeah. Who's gonna pick up from where you left
But
off?
in all of it, I would still go to work, still active in the house of the Lord, still being able to smile. That's one thing nobody never took away from me. And press through. So the crown here, so now, and leading up to marriage and so on, is a joyful thing. And I'm still serving the Lord. I'm just saying to people that yes, you will get knocked down,
Mhm.
but you don't have to
Mm-hmm.
wear it. You don't have to wear your situation. Some people, as they
Yeah.
meet, the first thing they think of, and it's because, they are going through so much. You just simply ask, how are you? And they can't say, I'm fine, because they have to express their real life situation, but you will end up
Mhm.
just having to listen because the first thing them say, well, me never so and so because, and what do? You listen because they
Mhm.
need an outlet. When
Yes,
Yeah.
people don't have an outlet,
all of us do. Yes,
yeah,
all of
man.
us
So
do.
when the celebratory moments, if you
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
time to say, okay, I have passed the worst, then do something.
Yeah, that's why it's important to have a nucleus. You need to have a little
Yes.
group. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You need to have a group of like-minded persons. I mean, women. I'm talking about on the woman side. Create a space where women can hype each other up without any competition. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right.
So
Yeah.
invariably, I call myself a girly girl. I just like, you
Girly
know,
stuff.
I mean, I had all sisters, my mother had all sisters. There was no boy in the middle. I went to an all girl high school, so it's like I'm a girly girl. I've been nurtured and I'm well rounded with that. But you still have, and I mean, of course, you're gonna have to. You're a group within a group, and I'm not talking about like cliques, because sometimes cliques are not a positive. It's not looked
Not
upon
at all. Mm-mm.
No.
positive. So
Mhm.
we're not talking about that. But if you're in a room or in a group of 10 persons, there might be one or two that are like-minded as yourself. You find that you're on the same page. You might be working towards the same goal, whether it's for work, it's for a ministry, it's for some entity, whatever. But you find that your thoughts bounce off each other nicely. Maintain that. That is why I said,
Yes.
I think a show ago, if you get to at this age and you look around, short of death having taken your loved ones, if you find that somebody has no friends, then I
Mm-hmm.
have a little core group.
Yeah.
Something is with
It's
that.
wrong.
Something is wrong. Not
Right,
true.
Mhm. Yeah.
right. Something is,
Mhm.
celebrating yourself. It's not gonna take away from anybody else. You know what I mean? It's an
Mhm.
empowerment tool for you to be able to uplift somebody else. I am positive. May have Jackie here, may have Max, may have Lady D here. We uplift each other. I can call and say so and so. One of y'all can call, and right away we're like, when you
Yeah.
have magnet and steel,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
and you just hug.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
like that. But when you
Mm-hmm.
have, when you're out there floundering by yourself, man,
It's
it,
rough.
it, yeah, we all need a helping hand as we
Yes.
go.
All
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
So
Somebody who can talk something to.
let's hop on over to Faith. Faith, hey, so we have two penance people here.
I
Anybody
saw
Lord,
me
else?
big up
see.
Oh,
finance.
Saw me
About
see.
penance
penance
in
in
the
the
house.
house.
So Pat says, "Oh my goodness, growing up in Jamaica did not have much to start out with. A family at age 18, did not get to celebrate myself. It was all about my kids."
Mhm.
Yeah, and we find ourselves in
Celebrate
that.
now. Do it
Yeah.
now.
She
Yeah.
says, "I always say that we all have a story." Yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Drea
Many.
says, "I don't
No joke.
ask. I don't ask if I'm not prepared to listen." Okay, got you. So Eval says, "I know Max is always encouraging us to save little money every week. There are vacation and travel
Yes.
companies who have installment plans for packages and cruises."
They
Hello.
do.
Of course.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, you
And,
pay
and
little
even
little
while
when you have
and
and then you
even
go.
and even while saying so, sometimes some of us shy away from certain things. But
Mhm.
to be a savvy traveler don't mean you have it like that. Really
Yes.
to be
No.
rich, you can use points. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You might be able to get one of those cards from an airline, and you
Mhm.
use points, and it
Yes.
gives you a lot of perks, and the more you do, the more
How
you
you get
get.
body pass.
Yes, and you
Can
you
get
you
body
read them
pass too.
bylaws, them fine prints, you see what to do in order to get. And you can just stay on it like that. You're on a good trajectory. And the next thing you know, you're flying here, you go, if that's your thing. Not everybody's gonna want to fly out somewhere. So
Right.
flying
Yes.
out is what I like. I'm not saying that's what you may like. There's several places.
like
I've always said, I was telling my daughter the other day, on my bucket list, I want to take a train ride to Canada. I
talked about that the other day.
I want to get on the train where I'm in the interior and I can see all the Rockies and all this stuff.
Okay.
The
I
best
want
time to
I want to do
don't
that.
cut your Madam Sharons, but the best time to do that is take the Estella Express. It don't really go express, it go local north. So you see the
Yes.
foliage is the best time.
All right.
Make
Thank
sure
you.
you book the room.
Yes. A room with
They
a
can't
view.
sleep.
Is it
I
a
did
room with
that
a view?
all the way up north once.
Andrea, say
Yeah,
her
there
crony
is
son.
also, I was also talking about that during the conversation I was having with, there is also a train in Canada that goes along the mountainside, and it has like glass. It's made out of glass, and it's like a very luxurious train
Yes.
ride. You have dinner and you have like rooms, but it's very nice. So you can see all the colors, especially during
I took
fall
it
and
once.
so on. Yeah, that's beautiful too.
But as Sharon's talk about the money part, my biggest thing, it wasn't even afraid of traveling. It was just this whole fear of, I think that I'm responsible for my mother. Before she thinks she don't even really know. So everything I always think, what if my mother don't have? What if
Yeah.
my mother? And then throughout the pandemic, I do a lot of stuff. That's why I tell people, I get a lot of things and I save a lot. And then when I say this money, I said, then what do I do with this money? And I really go to God and ask, before I start spend this money, do you have anything for me to do? And people, I can tell you, don't play with God. He's gonna watch you very keenly. Then Lady D come one day with this program about this young lady. It was a rebroadcast of a show in Jamaica. And that's when I find God really sent somebody. And I've never found the courage to do nothing with some of that money until I've done helping that young lady. I was as confused as there is with this money. And it makes me sad sometimes to say, everybody want to come to America and everybody want money. But then I reach a point in life, it's no good. And I remember Barbara Streisand said, it's no good having money if you're not doing something. And he says, money is like manure, spread around, encouraging young things to grow. And from that day, I say to myself, I never will see money the way I see it before. It's no use. Yes, you will pray, I want to be rich and I want to be this, but people, I can tell you, it will leave you wind up confused, fear and scare and everything. I've never found the courage to do nothing at all. No traveling. Everybody used to say, oh, you chose stone back at your Jamaica, you never go back. And I've been there from 2006, never go back. Never want to travel nowhere. Never want to leave, go nowhere. Until I've done what I've done, what I asked the Lord to do, I find the courage and I start. And that was it. And I said, too bad. Yeah. So always remember, whatsoever you earn, be willing. If the Lord not put no blessing upon it, me no know what you're going to do, because you're just going to confused. But just be willing to give back something out of it and ask the Lord to bless the rest. And I tell you, don't ask me. I'm here going over my collection of currency.
Look at the one.
I'm here trying to figure out what is what. I heard that some of these they don't use in Jamaica no more. But I'm here with a collection that people had given me for years to go on vacation. And these are all the monies.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, King. Celebrate. When we use the term celebrate, and the first thing maybe comes to mind is some kind of grand event.
Yes.
but it doesn't have to be a grand event. And like we
No, not at
encourage
all.
Jackie to say, start small with mom. You know, I have plans where I can now say, all right, wherever I'll go. But the sacrifices that we make for somebody else, because in my case, I had to for my son. And the experiences after that, again, we'll do a show. Husband will interview me. Husband will interview me. But, you know, Deacon, King, a preach. Give and it shall be given
Be
back to
given
you.
to you. Yeah, if you finish
Amen.
it, press down, shaking
Shaken
together,
together and
and
running
running
over.
over.
There you go. So
Yes.
let's now do a quick switch and share a snippet of King's trip to Bogota in Colombia. Well, a short snippet there of King's trip. So, Jax, you're muted.
No, I said how I figured out where he was. Him say, you wouldn't believe where I am. I have to guess. And I say, I was looking at the picture that he sent me. And I say, Avianca. I said, that's associated with Colombia. I say, yeah, Colombia.
There you go.
Because I saw the airline in the background.
Right.
That's how I figured out where he was.
So, King, how was it? You had a great time. And you talked about, you see that little you see the picture with the package with the ripe banana and so on. How much you say you pay for your fruits again, sir?
That was like $18 an hour, and I give the man $20. He said, well, I give him $20 and they give me some currency here. He gave me a currency that he told me I mustn't spend it. It may value some amount of money in the late future because they don't make them for Colombia no more.
Okay.
So he gave me those. And I have
Mhm.
some more. He said, when I come back, I will have money to spend.
Hey.
So
Oh,
that was like $20. And I'm
Mhm.
telling you, I stand there in the market. I think I was going to have colic. They give me everything under the sun and then want me eat everything.
Mhm.
And don't ask if I don't eat.
Wow.
I've never had burger before, never had a burger. Never eat mozzarella because my research on mozzarella not so good. But I ate a piece of mozzarella. The lady gave me a sweet thing. Don't ask me what it is, but he said you must eat it with the mozzarella.
Mhm.
And guys, I eat that big chunk of mozzarella and I have that burger that night. I tell myself, say, I don't give a hell what is await me in America. I gonna eat like nobody business. And so I eat everything. I eat everything. And I'm not a meat eater. And I eat chicken, pork, you name it. I sit at the restaurant and I make 3 orders. Everybody was looking at me like one of the lady, she said, Ryan, can you eat all of that? I said, watch me, because I'm not getting this in America. And I asked about a bowl of lentil soup. That lentil soup tastes so good. I had that. Then he bring me one salmon steak with something with fried plantain and avocado and that. I ate that. Then he bring me a serving of rice and something and I eat everything.
peace.
Lord. You get fat.
You must be the hungry belly, man.
Me, I went to Colombia to eat the food and I'm not gonna play around. I eat. I was looking at my bill this morning. They sent my my bill, and I said I couldn't give a hell about this bill. I will go pick up back and pay it, but I don't care. I have a blast of a time.
Yes.
But
That's right.
I tell people I enjoy the local, and I like to go places where I can go amongst the local people to see how they live
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and try to mingle and try to eat what they eat to see.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that taught me a huge amount of lesson. It was 90% of men selling in the market. You can one lady I see
What?
and she was selling. Yes,
Really?
all of that was all men, no woman. All men in that market. The one lady, she sold me avocado and she gave me two big avocados for $1. And before I left, she said, no, Papi, come. And she pick up one and she cut it in half. And she clean it out and she sprinkle the salt on it and she put it in on that paper towel. And she said, eat that. I tell you guys,
Lord.
I eat that avocado in that market from that old lady. And this is what I have to go back
The
and will
fruits just
always
look
go back
good.
to
Just
eat
look
the
lush.
fruits and stuff. I'm telling you, and this is a local market, guys. This is no big celebrity stuff. This is the local market. And everything
How long
you
did you
can
stay
think,
for?
5 days.
Okay.
And I tell you guys, I'm on the road 3 days straight, going every nook and cranny to see what they eat, what they drink, what they shop, how they shop in the stores, everything I want to know before I come. This is when I went to Montserrat. That's way up out of the city. And just stand there and my phone take all these pictures. No big fancy camera, just my little piece of phone. But guys, I get emotional at once to see. I said to myself, oh my Jesus, look how far away I am from every family member in the world. And it gives me confidence that I shall be going around the world. I don't care to have nobody, no family member. My sister was like, when you gonna give your mother a trip? I said, you good for all of you. I said, good for all of you. I'm going to see and I'm willing not to take no stand with me. I'm sorry. Because my whole theory about going out with family too much, from my point of view, people know how to ruin things. And I'm not going to spend
True
no
that.
money going nowhere. And the only person I would carry if I have a significant other, but no family member. They just know how to throw a hatchet in something. And I decide no family. If it's not a lover, it's no family member. I sorry. I tell everybody I am
Yeah,
so
but
sorry.
you know what? That's a point there, because you have to travel with somebody who is like-minded, because you have
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
I am a morning person.
Me
So
too.
my whole family is a morning. My immediate family, my husband and my children, my son-in-law, we are all morning people. You have, well, my son-in-law, after I have a cup of coffee in bright and spunky, before the coffee boys are stressed. Anyway, but you have to travel with people who are like-minded. If you go, as much as I love my big sister, I cannot go places with her where I can't just leave her. On the one hand, she's not the kind of person who wants to do things on her own. That's one. Number two, she's not a morning person. She can't get going at all. So when I'm up at the crack of dawn, I'm
Yes.
on a balcony, I want to look out, I want to walk. She can't get going till 10, 11 o'clock.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
no, sir.
You need to
My
go out when
No.
me
And
soon
I'm an
need my bucket.
explorer. I'll
Miss,
explore.
Yeah,
I'll climb.
yeah.
I'll swing. You know, stuff like that. So
We
if
can't
not,
explore. I'm afraid of everything.
No, sir, me
I'm
have
not an explorer because I'm scared of everything. Anything will fly, crawl, and jump, me get me run.
the
me
only
have to
thing
leave
with
you,
me,
me have to leave you
the
somewhere.
only thing with me, I should not be out at dark. I am terrified being outside at night.
Yeah, well, if
I
you're in a
cannot
strange
be out.
place, if you're in a
No,
strange
we're not.
place,
Right here in New York, right here in Quap City, you don't get me go out at night. I am terrified of going out at night. I don't know why, but the older I get, I do not like to be out at night. I'm at home. I will be out at the crack of day. I'm out, but at night I need to be home. I need to be home. 7 o'clock and it start to get dark.
a sundown, sundowning man.
him have sundown as Jackie.
So, King,
Mm.
when you have a significant other, how that ever go?
I'm
With what?
afraid for Duffy.
Figure dinner and all them something there.
Eh.
Well, when I do not cross bridges before I get there.
I hear that.
All right then.
Put me in my place. Yes.
Two
How?
cents,
So
you know,
when
further.
you get to the bridge, we figure it out.
My
How?
thing in life, my thing, I tell people, everybody know me in one day. I'm not very hard because I just lay it out. I don't know how to wait. You see people say, oh, you need to wait until you get to know people. I don't have the patience and I don't have the tolerance to wait to get to know nobody. Me first, I put mine on the table. Is either you with it or not. Because I don't believe in no jack in the box for jump out and for wait. Me not have the time. Me I go tell you from now. Me I go just tell you right from now. Me not really have the time. And the older I get, I realize it becomes very much more. I
Yeah.
don't have patience, especially with adults. Me can't deal with it. Me not have no tolerance. It goes a woof through the window.
So it's a perfect time to ask everyone if they can grab a glass with a little tinny in the glass so we can celebrate.
I don't have any glass, but me have me
And I get
I
one
me,
glass.
me can grab the buckle.
I have to go. I have to go and get my glass.
Me
Yes,
go
so we
get the
can.
buckle. Me no know when
We can go get my
Sharon's-
glass.
you can drink now, Sharon. Can you drink?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
And what do you drink? Because I just get
Hold on. Someone, I gotta go get a bottle too.
It would be nice.
Okay,
Yes.
hold the wire.
Right. So everybody, so ladies and gentlemen, we're in our celebratory moment. Sharon's celebrated her birthday yesterday, and now we're gonna have, a time.
where's
of-
the glass and the
Yes,
bottles? Tell me where's
cheers
the
and all
bottles?
that
Who no
good
drink?
stuff. So that is good. But King, we laud you for, the voyage that you say you're going to take, whether by air or sea or land. And of course, as we all are. Yes, and by the way, audience, if you have your glasses with a little wine or whatever you want to
Water.
put in it, or water, you can do that too, so we can share in the the celebratory moment with Sharnsy. And Drea sent me a picture in her crown. So she's sitting watching the show and she's in her crown as well. So everybody else have a crown there that they'd like to put on, and somebody's gonna make a grand entrance in theirs. So
get the media, get the camera out because this is going live.
So yeah. So appearances are coming and everybody coming to the place. Right. To get hers.
Jackie, make sure you're not going to no work. Make sure you're not going to no work.
Jackie, see,
because police will pull you over.
No, she a got work.
Listen, and they're very busy on the street. They're very busy on the street.
The glass and
Madam
the bottle.
Ambassador. Let me come with just the bottle them.
So we have so when your glass king, your glass.
You're Craven King.
Me and me drink a drink already.
Okay, no problem.
Or otherwise me bear.
Oh dear. Yes, Lord. So come, producer. Let's. Okay, that was for what?
Let's have a toast. The Mademoiselle.
Hey,
Sharnette.
you look, say going to the vineyard and wine tasting and so
yes, man. Yeah.
I do a field trip. You hear me?
Yeah, I've done it.
Now that we are all of age.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that.
You do this stirring.
Listen, I worked for a wine company for 5 years, There
you go.
So I can tell you a little bit about wines and all of that.
But I have an unfinished bottle.
Okay.
All right. So
I don't know much about WINE.
I just remember I had an unfinished bottle.
Okay.
So at this time, so it is my esteemed pleasure to introduce the co-producer of Voices with Lady D as he makes his grand entrance in his crown. Come on over, so give him a round of applause.
Crown to the teeth.
Look like Mass Butty hat. Look like Mass Butty old hat.
That look like something Uncle Ken. That look like something Uncle Ken used to ride the donkey in.
Well, I will not have it.
Funny,
This came straight from
just finished feeding for them. It just finished feeding for them. So come up here.
You're not easy.
That look like an Uncle Ken hat. So where is your glass, sir? Where is your glass? Everybody have glass and bottles. We have bottles.
Well,
okay?
I just want to come on here and tell you all that I've had my fair share of the struggles. But
Put your
today,
sit up, please, sir, so they can project your
I
voice.
decided to put my troubles behind me and put my crown on. There you go.
Amen.
People, I tell him the other day, around baby, then give him mother because me think say him come from some kind of high royalty. Me think him a mistake, baby.
People forward.
Exactly.
People forward,
around
forward.
Baby, then give the woman. I think him come from some high. I think him a black Matalan.
Well, Mr. King, like you, we thank your mother for selecting a handsome father for you. I thank my mother as well for selecting a handsome man so that I could be a handsome man myself.
It's not about the handsomeness. If anybody hear you otherwise, we think you're from royalty.
In addition to that, to the being handsome, I came with royalty.
Uncle Ken hat when you used to wear upon in donkey.
God. Love is
Are we going to be drinking the wine?
Sister Sharonette,
Yes.
my friend Sharonette,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you. As I said in the video yesterday, we traveled the same road back in St. James, Mobay.
Yes.
And many, many years ago, I didn't know you then, but I'm blessed to know you now and celebrating the friendship. So on behalf of the crew,
Yes.
Lady G, I'd like to propose a toast as we celebrate the birthday for our beloved, our beloved ambassador, hailing from St. James,
Mademoiselle.
Jamaica.
Yes.
My fish. Cheers to you. Happy birthday.
And all the March born them.
And all the March
Yes.
born.
Happy birthday.
Here, here.
Cheers,
Lift our
guys.
glasses to you.
Cheers. Cheers.
And thank you.
Cheers.
But Madam Ambassador, him come now acknowledge you because you're there at a higher level. Me guarantee if I did first time when you see a man to go and I never talk to you and I say, oh, so now make you take your turn puppy show. If I did first time when you're there a man to go there and I never talk to you, Sharonzy.
Oh my.
Never talk to you.
No.
I don't believe that.
I think he was too shy, probably. I think he probably would have been too shy to talk to Sharon. Because Sharon is a bold lady.
Number one, Sharon's probably they walk with a little piece of shoes. Him a walking I'm high
I would think so.
Well,
you know, it's amazing how people have always assigned to me the privileged position, which I never really had. They just looked at me and
we can only judge what we see, sir. We never see you otherwise. But it's what me see on the pictures.
Lord of mercy. I cannot manage, you know.
I'm just saying, sir. I'm just saying.
On need that stage, because you know all comedians.
We see him come on early. We see him come on early around and say happy birthday to Sharon in a Kangal hat, step back with me and me say, excuse you. in my day and time is one set of people look like that, you know. So you have to be aware of the appearance. It goes with a character. So not just think you just come with any appearance for anything. Be careful of the appearance because every appearance goes with a certain character.
Well, may have them all.
That's a reasonable response.
All right.
Yes.
Been there, done that.
So here
yes, I like that. So you can draw for any character.
Here is another celebratory moment that we would like to share with you.
Hey, honey, since it's Friday, we're not going to go today. I made us a platter.
Oh, Lord.
There you go.
What a spread.
It's
Come closer.
the sticks and 2 fried potatoes, sweet potatoes, and white potatoes. We got some dip right there, and we got some codfish over there.
Wow.
And dinner is
You
served.
outdone yourself here, Mr.
Bon
Green.
appetit. I think this is a birthday celebration.
I wonder who's.
Who's having the birthday?
Sharon's, where are you?
Sharon, we're shipping this over to you for your birthday.
Oh my gosh. She'll be seeing this live.
Oh, we just need to get the champagne now and we're celebrating Sharon's birthday.
Oh man.
Happy birthday, Sharon.
Yeah.
We are enjoying Sharon's birthday for her.
I love it. She's gonna die when she sees this.
Okay, Sharon, we're sending a picture and I'll deliver your plate.
Yes.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, sometime.
All right, enjoy.
Alrighty.
Happy birthday, Sharon.
He'll deliver your plate at some later date.
So a 2 plate, the flitters plate, then Sharon's.
What a spoilness, lady, they spoil. Me God.
I hope she eat it. And I hope you wear before she eat it and wear after she eat it.
So Jackie, hear the thing. When Maureen first met Evol, he was volunteering
Describe Maureen.
Maureen, I call her Happy. Maureen.
Happy. I know who she's talking.
So when Happy came by, she stopped by the office and then he had come by to volunteer to prepare lunch for the volunteers in the food pantry that day. So she asked me, who over there? I said, well, Eval over there, he's cooking.
She didn't know me then.
She didn't know you then. And we weren't yet married. It was shortly before we got married. So
We were walking and talking.
we were walking and talking. So when she went over, they met.
Mhm.
Then after that, she came back over and she said, well, one thing me know you now go hungry.
And she was
Happy, not easy.
Mhm.
even if it's boiled banana, you're not hungry.
Yes,
There you
and
go.
I'm a banana fan.
There you go.
Mhm.
That's wonderful.
we know that we are still in a high celebrating our Shernsey, but we just had to say we just love you. And we're not hearing your dear heart.
You're muted.
Okay. I let me just say I thank you for the platter. I thank you. It looked lovely, and I'm
Even though
happy
you
that
never get
all
it.
the calories are not on me; it's on you. So thank you. But
You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome.
There you go. Now, Paula, who is from Penance, says Uncle Ken was something else. Paula, the joke behind this is that I fell off Uncle Ken donkey.
Uncle Ken donkey, yes.
It's a long story. Hey, it's good to have you here.
Drop.
Tia Maria. All right. Tia Maria. All right.
You remember Tia Maria?
Tia
Tia Maria
yes,
was one of the
ma'am.
best coffee liqueurs.
Yeah, Maria. Yeah.
Tia Maria.
That was beginning of Bayshore.
Yes, Paula, what was the first and only ride? First and last.
Lord, I have to give her sweet sugar water when she drop off her donkey.
Jesus.
I want 5 cents. I want 5 cents, bun.
Paula, it
Oh
happened
yeah,
right-
yes,
Paula, it happened right by Miss Yoon gate at the light post.
You still remember?
It's Uncle Ken donkey and the pig that jump out of the bag.
No man, Jackie. That will be a lifetime show.
And the tribe we wash it down the river.
Oh yeah.
Not to mention the wig. The wig.
Oh, Jesus. And the wig.
Listen, we have some epic shows, People don't understand. Please
Yes.
invite people to subscribe and join the laughter. And then they have to go back now and watch these shows. Because these were real stories.
It was like a baptism and the wig went down and never come back.
Come back
And
up.
they never come back.
Oh
Oh,
Lord.
the Lord. That was a baptism.
Listen.
Oh, my Jesus.
But as we are
Listen.
wrapping up, what to each of you, your final comments about, celebrating ourselves because we've come too far not to.
I want to do something spontaneous and unplanned, like, just take off and just surprise people that I haven't seen in a while, or, pop up somewhere. I still have those thoughts in mind, things to do. Those are things that I would love to do. Just surprise somebody as a celebratory moments.
Mm-hmm.
Just pop up and celebrate with that person or people or family or whoever.
Yes.
You don't know I'm coming, I just pop up, and that's what I like to do. And I would
Like how you
still
jump
plan.
out of the corner upon them in a round there already. You jump out and all of them a scream and holler.
One of the things that I want to do, one of the things that I'd like to do to celebrate them more, because you guys know that I do music. I would love to perform with a band. I've never performed with a band. Every time I perform on stage,
Oh, really,
I
Max?
perform with my song. No, yes, I've never performed with a band.
Wow.
All of my performances are I have my tracks and I plug it in and I sing with the track. But I would
It's a
love to
different
perform with a band.
feeling.
So
It's a different
that would
feeling.
give me a moment. that would give me a
Yes.
moment. So I'm looking
You would
forward
love
to
it.
that.
Experience.
You would
Yes,
love it. They always say
I
that
would
the
love that.
band is like that makes a difference.
And Sharon Z.
Yes.
Yes, I had to mute myself because my dog decided to
I hear
join
participating
the
and
Celebrate.
Your
celebratory
dog was
moment.
celebrating.
yeah,
That's a doggy wine.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, I celebrate myself every chance I get. I thank God that I am able to. I'm surrounded by people who love me and who are very like-minded, and I'm just happy and thankful for the blessings. And I don't want to belabor the point, but in our intent to be more consistent, or to start being in a celebratory mood for ourselves or celebrating ourselves. I already said we need to be intentional, but along with being intentional, celebration should be consistent, not just
Yes.
occasional, because then that dampers the whole thing. So when you intend on doing it, just be consistent about it, not just with occasional here and there, because it takes away from the whole issue. It takes away from what you set out to do. So just celebrate yourself, what you have been through and survived. Just life's moments, take them as they come. And rest when you can. It's not laziness, it's restoration. It's good for you and
Yes.
all of that stuff. So yeah.
Okay. And King? As
King,
we
what
are,
about
wrap-
you? Do you
as
eat
we are wrapping up, King, what would your final comments be?
Well, for me, I'm here planning the next voyage. And as I
Wow.
said again, everybody need to have a passport. You never know who may be lucky. I may just call out for somebody to come with me. You never know.
Me, teacher. Me.
Long time about it.
Well,
Hands up. Hands up.
Make sure you have a passport. I love go international.
Passport ready.
Ma-
Ready.
So
Passport
you just
ready.
never know who may be the lucky person. But on my way, but there is some places that I know I really want to go. And you hear people talking about the war is on and they now go. I don't care about the war. I really don't care. I really don't
Listen,
care about the war.
I have a friend that I met in nursing school. I sent her a message the other day and expecting her to answer me right away. Next thing we know, is picture me get from Turkey, Istanbul.
There
I
you
said,
go.
"Excuse
that
All
Istanbul."
I know,
Then the next question I asked, where they? The next picture I got was from Paris.
Hey.
all right.
there you
So
go. There you go. There you go.
there you
All
go.
I know, look up. I encourage people now. If you really want to do something, as Sharon said, make it intentional. Take time out. I sign up with all of these travel places and all of these hotels.
Oh,
Everybody put
yes,
right and center.
yes.
You would
There is one called Travel Zoo. That's very good.
if you
Travel Zoo.
see the packages, I
Yes.
am gonna have to go back to use up most of my points that I have there with Hilton, and then I have some with Expedia in dollars, and they're actual dollars. I have, and most of my money, I accumulate them. That's if people hear people talk about they no use credit card. Them a joke. They need me to teach them how to use credit card because
Yes, man.
I am not gonna spend my money. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do like the white folks do. I'm gonna use background money and then
Other
figure out
people's
how
money.
to pay it.
All
Because
right.
what I actually does, one of my card give me, most of my
OPM.
card give me actual dollars, especially my Discover.
Your passport ready.
So I put all of my biggest bill to that card, and every month I try to target 5% cash back.
All
I can't
right.
tell the last day I pay credit card interest. I don't pay credit card interest. I don't know what people are talking about. And I don't scared of using this credit card. But you must always focus on one thing. Cut up the debit card and throw it away. I do not know why people go to ATM. It's the worst thing ever, people. I don't know how to use an ATM to draw money. I don't know how to do that. I don't do that, period.
Did
I
you
do
say draw
everything
money?
through a credit card.
Did you just say
Draw
draw
money.
money?
I
Did
don't.
you
I
draw
don't know
money?
how to draw money out of bank. You see people go in and punt data about they're going to draw money out of bank. I don't know how to do
Is
that.
that the same thing as a withdrawal?
Like the same thing as a withdrawal.
Me don't draw money because I don't do cash. I do strictly card. I don't do cash.
I do
When
not
I went to
even.
Jamaica the other day, I had to get cash and make me feel fun with cash in my hand. Come in and use cash.
Me and these people are going to war because they tell me about 1% and I see it and I tell people, I never forget I met this woman. Her husband is the one who built the Empire State Building. And one day I went to her apartment to deliver something. And she said, she gave me some money and she said I should take vacation, but I tell her I don't. And she said, you must have been crazy. You're out of your mind. You don't take vacation. Working in these jobs, you don't take vacation. Go out and spend money. Make sure you use a credit card. And if you don't like what you come back and deny everything and let they close it out. And that's
Right.
rich people with money.
Yeah. Correct.
Lux.
And so you don't know what happened to Ryan afterwards. I do exactly as they say.
We're gonna have you back for a full show on how to use the credit cards.
Yes.
I use everything credit card. I use everything. Now they register me at one stage. I was 25 accounts.
Wow.
Now I see they have me going must be 14 or something like that. I don't care. I don't care. Life is but for living.
Yes.
You
Okay, one
have
of her viewers, King, says she has her passport ready, and
My passport ready.
You never know. You just never know.
Okay, love you.
never
Never know.
know.
You never know.
Lilith, hey Lilith. Lilith says, "Good morning, Lady Denise, aka Lady D. I always love your programs. It puts smile on someone's face. Thank
Invite
you."
people. Introduce.
No. It's not necessarily invite me. It may be a package paid to your own destination. How
Oh.
about that?
Hey.
You never know. You just never know.
Uh-huh.
I may have a
what
spare change lying around that I want to use.
What is Patricia saying today? Patricia
So Pat
Danzel.
says, such a good laugh. So many people need to come on this show and enjoy. Always looking forward for Saturday morning running. It is a blessing. Laughter is medicine, and we love you all. Thank you, Pat.
Thank you, Patricia.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
love.
but guys, to
And
me,
Lily
do not
said-
be afraid. Do not be afraid. You have people
No.
out there, be afraid. Do not be afraid, guys. What gave me confidence is when I go to these places and they take me on these tours and everybody becomes friends all of a sudden. It's like everybody start talking to you like they know you a long time.
Yeah, but you know
Yes.
what they
Put
do?
I like
yourself
that.
out there. Don't lock
Yes.
yourself up in a room. I go down to the lobby and I chat with everybody. I chat with everybody in there. I need to know how people live outside of the United States, because we in this cocoon think it's all of that. It's not.
It's not.
It's
Yeah,
not.
what it is,
It's
what
just
it is, we are in what they call a fishbowl.
You ready?
We are in a fishbowl here. But but they do have groups that you can go if you're a solo
listen to the
traveler. They have
birthdays,
them for
August.
women, they have them for mixed
Sorry.
people.
I'm sorry, Sharnette. I'm sorry.
King,
King,
the amount of
the amount of takers you have.
Andrea says my birthday is in August. Paula says, I am ready.
You better chew and bite off all where you chew it there.
And-
you never know. People need to be inspired. You can inspire somebody one way or another.
Yes,
King,
absolutely.
You need
Absolutely,
get
my
up.
dear.
Don't plan nothing. Get up. Just get up and do it. Because
King,
I was
I got a question for you,
scared
King.
person, and now I see what I've robbed myself of. Get up, book a ticket, and
What a-
go.
Mr. King,
If you're gonna even go to the hotel to see people, but get a different change. Just get
All
get
right,
this
so
one
Ryan.
different thing.
Mr. Ryan, one of our viewers has a question for you.
Which one?
It wasn't here, it was personal. She
Oh,
asked
okay.
me on the street. She says, are those his real teeth?
Yeah.
No, sir.
You have an admirer, sir. Admirer.
Well, yes, they are my real
You have a
teeth.
secret admirer.
I had work done here. I'm not afraid of telling people, I don't care. So I had teeth growing funny. So they have to move them. So now I wear metal in 3 because they were growing funny and some they were doubling up. So they have to
Oh,
move
yeah,
them
I've
out.
seen that. Yeah.
And then they gave me a metal partial on the bottom that I wear. It's a metal thing. But otherwise, yes, they're mine.
Okay, viewer, listener, you heard the answer.
Okay. So we are going to wrap up now.
Yeah,
Well,
I have to run.
Jackie has to work
we're going to
later.
wrap up now, but we want to thank everyone. Thank you, King, for joining us today. So just so fresh. We appreciate it. Madam Ambassador. Okay, so we didn't say, so what would you like to do? Everybody was.
Well, to wrap this up, thanks again, guys, and happy birthday again, Sherns. We love you guys. And my thing about celebrating yourself, many of us have had major trauma and pain in life, and sometimes many people stick right there, stay right there, die right there. But we're on a path to celebrate, and we celebrate pretty much every day. We're celebrating right now. We are blessed to be newlyweds, and we celebrate in simple ways. Just a special meal together, going to the park, and don't laugh. Silk sheets and silk linens and silk stuff.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
We play a lot of jazz music around here. We
Yes.
drink some wine and we
laugh.
we laugh a lot. And we celebrate.
Guys, you need to see the clips. You need to see the outfit. You need to see the robes and the slippers and the glass of wine. Guys, you need to see the clip. Guys, you need to see the clip.
So we are thankful. And
Staycation in the living room.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there you go. Right here. We celebrate right here. So message in that is, we will all have challenges and problems in life, but comes a time when you are blessed and enjoy and celebrate. Make a way to celebrate, even in a very simple way, like we do.
Yes.
And we're looking forward to taking trips and so on. So,
Yes.
passport ready. So we're looking forward to doing so much more. But we thank each and every one of you for joining us on our platform this morning.
This woman there at my door, I try to push something under my door and me not know why she not just go.
A Jehovah Witnesses. It's Jehovah Witnesses, right?
You want the Gucci shoes.
Sir, Professor, let me tell you a little bit about Ryan shopping. My linen has to be quality. I do not shop like that because Gucci shoes, sometimes the leather, you have to be, when you go to buy shoes, you need fine, soft leather. Gucci, them sometimes they leather cheap, but the name. So Gucci, I mean quality sometimes. If my cotton does not come out of Pakistan and those country, I really don't want to wear it. So no matter who make it, my cotton must have come out of Pakistan, where my cotton is more handmade. So you need to know how to shop for clothes. And when me wear it, if it shrink up and wrinkle, so you need to look for fine cotton, sir, and in leather shoes. Always remember, you want twisted, soft leather, something where you can twist in your and then it come back.
Okay, so you're royalty here. He's an armor bearer. You want the job?
Well, we're gonna say it's been great.
It's been a
celebrating yourself. We've come too far not to.
Yeah.
And we want to just give a round of applause to all of you for joining us and to Madam Ambassador. Another
she
year.
becomes 16 into 17.
Yes.
All right.
I want you all to be aware how she speaks from Obey. That's the way we do it.
Excuse me.
No. She don't speak like you.
All right, let's wrap this up.
She bend then go down. I'm Antigua here.
No, come back at you. Me da come back at you.
She bend then go down. I'm Antigua. Toko
Me da come back at you.
Come back.
Morning, meeting another penance person in the crew here.
Oops. Mitchie.
Yes. Thanks, Pat. Lily
Okay,
said
okay.
that
I
man,
gotta run.
Lord, he's so funny. So thank you for joining us, everybody, and we're looking forward to being back next week with another great show for you.
And if,
Saturday Morning Runnings. We're
May I
if
have
we
culture
my
keep
own
on
pile of money here?
what currency are those, Jackie?
Picnic currency.
That's monopoly money.
Jackie, come on now.
Lordy, Lordy.
I'm in the kids' room. I'm in the kids and girls' room. They have money when I'm using to learn to count money and how to manage
Well,
money.
in all of this, I need to go to Pakistan. I need to go to the Philippines.
Wow.
But one place there that I need to go.
Yeah, tell me. Tell me, Ryan. Come on. Talk to Jackie. Talk to Auntie Jackie.
I'm going to Mr. MS. The
Oh,
place that MS talk about the most. That's probably my next voyage. So all who
MS?
never hear what MS said, too bad for you know.
Where is that?
And that is,
MS calls the show.
Okay.
it was one of the poorest country in the world.
Oh,
Where?
Singapore?
Singapore.
And
And I
now
decided
there's
to
Where's
fly
the Emirates?
first class to Singapore.
Singapore, beautiful. They built themselves from nothing, and
nothing
that
up,
Yeah.
and now they are,
Yes.
to be reckoned
That's
with.
the model they're looking at in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Well,
All
as
right.
I talk about Jamaica, one sticker pin, I see you. Everybody see what's happening?
What?
I can't
Lately?
believe that our so-called papa here make a threat if Jamaica ever try to help Cuba.
Oh yeah, that's a whole nother situation. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah.
We make a
It's,
joke
it's,
of that
it's
one.
quite a bit of sad, but I can tip my hat to the Barbados woman who tell them
Oh, yes.
hold up our passport and say, if you want your visa, take it back, because I don't care, because I'm not going to listen to you. We need more people like those ruling the Caribbean.
Thank you, King.
Blessings, everybody. Thank you, King, for joining us. Ladies,
All right, me I
love,
go and
love.
finish drink. I'm glad to me the near to my bed, so when me jump, me just roll over and I'm my bed. Dog now go lick me mouth.
All right, so for me finish. I need to
Have
go
a
get
door
some.
locked, me now go to a door.
Love, love,
Cold
guys.
outside, so me I go warm up inside.
Right.
Ta-ta.
Bye, everybody.
All right.
Blessings.
All right.
Next week.
Bye-bye.
Good.
Listen, this Saturday Morning Runnings, we're coming with a message for every one of us who has been sacrificing, delaying dreams, and putting life on pause just to keep everything and everyone else together. Our topic this week is Celebrate Yourself. We've come too far not to. Because many of us put off traveling, put off exploring the world, put off joy, always saying, one day, one day. But after the early mornings, the late nights, the private tears, the quiet battles, but after that one day can finally be now. So this Saturday at 10 a.m., join us. So as we talk about wearing your crown with joy, even if it sits on top of a few scars. Pat yourself on the shoulder for the job well done. Celebrate publicly what you sacrificed for privately. And step boldly into the world you once put on hold. Saturday Morning Runnings, where culture meets conversation. Watch live on Voices with Lady D on YouTube. No miss it. Itago nice.
Celebrate the heartbeat of Caribbean culture with Saturday Morning Runnings. Join us on Saturday at 10 a.m. on YouTube as we showcase the vibrant heritage of Jamaica and the wider Caribbean with 4 incredible women, Sherns, Max, Jackie, and yours truly, Lady D. From powerful stories to cultural traditions, we're bringing the flavor, rhythm, and excellence of the Caribbean straight to you. It's more than a show. It's a celebration of the roots and traditions that inspire and unite us.
Subscribe to Voices with Lady D on YouTube and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn to stay connected. Every Saturday at 10 a.m., it's Satideh Mawnin Runnings. Come feel the vibes. Satideh Mawnin Runnings, where Caribbean heritage comes alive. Welcome to Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. I'm your host, Lady D Denise Gomez Green, inviting you to join me each week for real conversations, powerful stories, and uplifting perspectives that shine a light on voices from the community and the diaspora. Kick off your week with the Monday Drive from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Dive deep on Thursdays with Center Stage from 6 to 8 p.m. And ease into your weekend with Satideh Mawnin Runnings every Saturday at 10 a.m. Catch Voices with Lady D on YouTube, Caribbean Vibes Radio Network online, and YouTube, and Fit FM 96.7 in Stuart Castle, Trelawney, Jamaica, or tune in on Linkage Radio online. So lock in, turn it up, and remember, every voice has power. This is Voices with Lady D.